Hi, Vince Oldry. Thanks for watching another video. And I want to talk to you about what some of you might be searching for. And that is a checklist to make sure that you are ready for retirement. Now think about this. When you bring your car in and you get the oil change or you get your tires rotated, technically they go through another checklist. They go through your tire pressure, your tire tread, they go through your oil, your windshield fluid, your brake fluid. They check all these things. They have their own checklist, and then when you get your car back, you actually get this checklist that they've done. And they check off whether it's a pass, a medium to fail grade. Now what we've done is actually we've created a 10-point master retirement plan for you to follow, so that you can make sure you have more confidence or more peace of mind when it comes to your own retirement. So here's step number one when it comes to our 10-point retirement master plan. Number one, look at concrete steps to minimize your risk. One thing that we do is we look at what type of risk you are taking today. What we do is we look at your current holdings, your mutual funds, exchange traded funds, and actually look at historical returns. Not in the good years, but in the bad years like 2008 and 2001. That will tell us how much risk you're taking with that particular investment, because if it's happened once, it can happen again. In fact, it probably happened twice between 2001 and 2008. So understanding how much risk you are taking can also tell you how much you're willing to have at risk with your own retirement. Step number two is to how to substantially reduce fees. Now, reducing fees can be tricky because when we look at our statements, it's not that easy to read. It's not that easy to find where the fees are coming from. So one thing you can do is put the mutual fund or the exchange traded fund that you are holding on to and put that into Google, and usually what will pop up right away is a Morningstar report, and in that Morningstar report it will tell you your expenses. If the expenses are quite high, around 1% or more, that might mean that you might be paying too much in fees. The other thing is to avoid front-load commissionable mutual funds. When we think about a commission, sometimes we pay 5% or less or more, and if I pay my 5% up front, that means I'm starting at a loss. So typically what you want to do is avoid those front-load commissionable mutual funds. Step number three is how to avoid the retirement tax trap. Now, it's not always that easy. You actually have to do a tax forward analysis. Most of you just look back at your taxes instead of looking forward, meaning what's going to happen next year, 5 years, 10 years. By doing that, you can understand what your taxes might look like when you hit retirement, and how do you take out your required minimum distributions when you turn 70 and a half. Because most of you that are in or near retirement, that are baby boomers, have a lot of money in your 401ks or IRAs or 403bs, and will have to take taxes out of those investments or retirement vehicles soon. The next thing is step number four, wring every nickel out of your Social Security. Now, Social Security, if just looked at alone, is not always that easy, but even more difficult is putting it back into your entire retirement plan. So as much as you want to get every dollar out of Social Security, what you need to do is put that in with your overall retirement plan. And that's how you wring out every nickel out of your Social Security. If you want a Social Security analysis, a lot of people will offer them. If you want one of ours, we're here to do that for you. Step five is get the most out of your pension. There are a lot of different options that you'll have when it comes to taking your pension. Sometimes you can leave 25, 50, or even 100% of your income to your surviving spouse. Now there are some decisions you're going to have to make when taking that income from your pension, as well as you might even have a lump sum option. Most of the time what we recommend is taking that income over your life instead of taking a lump sum, because it's pretty hard to take that money out and get a reasonable rate of income that's similar to what you could get with your current pension. So look at all your options, but then what you also have to do is put that again with your overall plan. Next, number six is protect your money from stock market crashes. Now this is pretty simple to do, because if you took step one into place, you'll understand how much risk you're willing to take or how much risk you are taking with your current investments, and you can take the steps needed to reduce your overall risk, which will then protect your money from the stock market crashes. But there's some other things that you can do, such as getting a tool like what we use is WealthGuard, which monitors your investments, whether it's at a 401k or with your advisor, but it monitors your investments and it will alert you when the market goes down. Not when the market's going up, but when the market's going down, and you set up those alerts. Now, there's no cost or obligation to have WealthGuard for you, but if you don't have something like that, we welcome you to have WealthGuard added to your accounts. But there are other ones out there that you can get that will help you monitor your assets for retirement. Step number 7 is generate tax-free income, and there's a lot of ways you can do that, whether you use a Roth or a Roth conversion. Some people like to talk about life insurance and ways to do that. Before you jump into any product, make sure it's going to work with your overall plan. Step number 8 almost goes along with step number 7. That is a required minimum distribution strategy to recover your taxes. Because we know that you're going to have to take your required minimum distribution at age 7.5, you want to have a plan in place to do that, so that you don't pay as much taxes, or you pay as very little taxes as possible when it comes to your required minimum distributions in your retirement accounts. The 9th step is to learn the exact cost of your healthcare costs. Now, it can be hard to talk to your neighbor about what their healthcare costs are, and everybody is under their own healthcare plan when it comes to your own employer, but once you go to age 65, then we'll have Medicare. It gets a little bit easier, but before you turn 65, we'll have to understand, are we going to have to fill in some gaps to help you make ends meet? Number 10 is making sure you have your estate plan, wills, trust, and advanced care directives in place. What we want to do is make sure you don't leave things a mess when you're no longer here. I'll give you a prime example. There's a famous person here that recently passed away in Minnesota. His name was Prince, or he went by the name of Prince, and he did not have a will, estate, or anything in place. So when he passed away, people were coming out of the woodwork to collect his money. So what's really important for you is to make sure that when you're no longer here, we don't leave it a mess, and we make sure that we have the healthcare directives in place so that we don't put a lot of pressure on our family and they know what our wishes are when we have a medical event. If we're in a coma or maybe on a respirator, they know what to do. Now, that's a long list there. I know it can be pretty hard to do all those things on your own. If you want our help, that's what we're here for. We can help you put this 10-point retirement master plan together. If not, do look at how you can reach each step and make sure you hit all your goals when it comes to your retirement. As always, I appreciate you watching. If you do want to attend one of our events, make sure to go to our events page at www.assuredretirementgroup.com and go to the events page and make sure to come to our next event. Until then, I look forward to speaking to you next time.